Alright, Ryan Coogler's brand new original thriller, Sinners, just came out, and it's absolutely killing it. Critics love it, audiences love it, it's stylish, smart, fresh, all the things we keep saying we want more of in theaters. But here's the twist. Movies like Sinners have become the exception, not the rule. Scroll through what's coming out this year and you'll see sequels, reboots, remakes, reimaginings, whatever you want to call them. So today, we're diving into the big question. Why does Hollywood keep rebooting instead of innovating? We'll take a look at the economics, the fear, the failures, and yes, the few but mighty wins for original storytelling. Hollywood's not really a creative industry. It's a business disguised as a creative industry. That means everything boils down to one thing: ROI. Let's say you're a studio exec. You've got a $150 million budget and shareholders breathing down your neck. Are you going to spend that money on a risky, unknown sci-fi project with zero brand awareness? Or are you going to greenlight the 8th Transformers movie? Studio execs love a proven formula. That's what we call the pre-awareness factor. Franchises bring in built-in marketing, reboots come with nostalgia, name recognition, and a fan base that's already emotionally invested. That's priceless. It cuts your marketing costs, boosts international sales, and improves opening weekend projections. Take The Lion King. We've talked about it before on the channel. It's literally a shot-for-shot remake. Critics hated it, fans were lukewarm, but it still made over $1.6 billion worldwide. Now imagine trying to get that return on a brand new idea. You see why studios stick to the formula. This isn't just laziness, it's a calculated business decision. And until the equation changes, originality is always going to be the underdog. Original movies have failed spectacularly, and Hollywood has a long memory. Let's talk about a few of these infamous flops.
You wanted to see Tomorrowland.
Directed by Brad Bird, starring George Clooney, written by Damon Lindelof. All the pieces were there. It still lost Disney around $120 million. Europe's most expensive film ever. Visually stunning, barely broke even. Will Smith playing a younger Will Smith in a high-concept sci-fi action flick. Had a $138 million budget and barely scraped $130 million worldwide. Christian Bale, Margot Robbie, John David Washington. And this still bombed hard. These weren't bad ideas. They just didn't connect. And when original movies fail, they don't just underperform, they completely implode. That trauma echoes through boardrooms, and one big flop can literally end a producer's career or sink an entire studio division. Failure hurts more when it's something new. Studios would rather take a small win on familiar ground than risk a big loss on untested terrain. Okay, let's flip the script, because when original movies hit, they hit hard. They become part of the culture, and they completely change the game.
A bomb is a terrible thing to waste.
Had roughly a budget of $4.5 million, but brought in $255 million worldwide. This was a cultural moment and ultimately an Oscar winner. Smart sci-fi with humor. This had roughly a $108 million budget and grossed over $630 million worldwide. This weird, chaotic indie just took $25 million to make, but brought in $140 million at the box office and completely swept the Oscars. A totally original murder mystery which became an instant franchise. And sure, Barbie is based on a toy, but Greta Gerwig reimagined it into something so original in tone and execution that it practically became an auteur film in a blockbuster body. These wins prove that originality isn't the problem. It's execution, it's timing, it's marketing, and most importantly, it's giving audiences something they didn't know they wanted until they saw it.
But I'm a man.
But not a doctor.
Can I talk to a doctor?
You are talking to a doctor.
And I need a clicky pen?
No.
A sharp thing?
No.
There he is. Doctor!
Somebody get security.
Streaming changed everything. More platforms equals more content, which equals more opportunities for originality. But here's the paradox. Streaming gave us some of the best original storytelling in years. The Bear is a workplace drama that hits like a thriller. Severance is an original sci-fi concept that feels like vintage Nolan. Amazing. But some of the other great shows don't always reach mass audiences. They end up getting buried under the algorithm. Meanwhile, The Last of Us and Fallout can dominate feeds because IP still rules. Streaming opened the floodgates, but it also flooded the market. So now even original ideas need to feel familiar or buzzy just to survive. So where do we go from here? Is originality doomed? Not at all. What we need is courage at the top. Courage to greenlight bold ideas. Courage to let creative people take swings. Courage to fail because you can't innovate without risk. And honestly, audiences need to show up. If you want fewer reboots, support the new stuff. Talk about it, share it, see it in theaters. Reboots aren't evil. Some are awesome. But when the entire industry leans on the past, we risk losing the future. Thanks for watching. If you dig this kind of movie talk, hit that like button, subscribe for more movie breakdowns, and drop your favorite original movie in the comments so we can continue to champion original ideas like Sinners. Catch you guys in the next video. Take care.